you're happy and you know, clap your hands. Okay, welcome to class. Thank you for being part of this. It's good to see you here. I do not take this for granted at all. Please keep coming, you keep learning. This is a place of knowledge all the time. Are you a teacher or a parent? Are you children in different classes? Please call your other ones out. Tell them Mrs. O is online. Okay, so welcome to class. And like I always say, if you like this video after watching for 30 seconds and you still like it, please like it. Just like. And then if you watch it for 2 minutes and you've learned something, please subscribe. Thank you very much. Or comment as well. Alright, so we are looking at tricky 3-letter words for early years. Tricky 3-letter words is for early years. And if any one of your children or pupil have difficulty with reading or decoding words, this can also help. It can not be any age at that point. Is that okay? So for early years, let's look at these tricky words. We already defined it before because we looked at tricky 2-letter words before now. Now, tricky words are words that are pronounced. They are pronounced. That's one. They are pronounced. They are not pronounced the way they are spelled. So you have to look at the pronunciation and their spelling. Those are the two important parts of it. Their pronunciation, their spelling. Their pronunciation and their spelling do not tally. It's not the same. Okay, look at this word here. K. A, ka, n, ka, n, kan. It tallies, right? Good. Now let's look at another word. B, a, t, ba, t, bat. Does it tally? Yes. K, a, p, cop. Policeman. This tallies, right? Is that okay? So these are not tricky words. These are decodable words. Is that okay? It means that you can decode them. Okay. So, but for these ones, look at these examples. Look at this. B, E. Now, tricky word can be tricky because it has a digraph. It can be tricky because it has silent letter. It can be tricky because it's an alternative vowel. There's an alternative vowel there. So it can be tricky for different reasons. It can even be tricky based on its etymology, on its place of origin, on where the word was gotten from. It can be tricky for different kind of reasons. But remember, tricky words are not pronounced the way they are spelled. Another name for tricky word is sight words. That's the way you can learn them. Put them on a piece of paper or a cardboard paper and place them where you can see. Parents, you can do that. Place them where children can see on piece of papers. Is that okay? Then it helps for the children to know. Is that okay? Okay, so now let's dive into these examples quickly. Look at this. B, C, F, she. They are tricky because look at this, is a diagram, this is a diagram, this is a diagram, but it's a long E, just one, but it's long. That's why it is tricky. Is that okay? Then we have the. Then we have of. This is tricky because there's also a digraph here. This is tricky because there's here. This is tricky all through. Many of them are here. These are examples of tricky words. So please, you can give me more examples of tricky words here. There is no blending to these. I've told you the way you can know them. That's why they are called what? Sight words. And that's why we always say you put them in a jail in your brain. So these are also jail words. These are also what? Jail words. So jail words, that means you put them in the jail in your brain. Anytime you want to use them, you get them out, you use them, you keep them back there. So you use your sight in learning them. O-N-E-1. Let's have to learn it. You can also say O-N or ne. You can say that, right? So they are tricky for a reason. They are tricky words for different reasons. You. As though it's only letter U, but there are 3 letters there. So just note them by spelling them, not by decoding them. Thank you for coming to class today. Bye.